David Palomo here, proud steward of Alamo City Handyman and OMG Kitchen and Bath, bringing you another installment in our DIY instructional videos. And today's topic is going to be small drywall patch repairs. So we're going to grab a couple of tools and we'll meet you inside to do our demonstration. Okay, so here we are. We have a couple of standard drywall holes that you would probably see in a home. Some of the smaller ones that you would deal with. For instance, here's a nail or a screw hole. Maybe you've got some pictures that you're removing and you're removing some screws in a room, prepping your walls for paint, or maybe you're prepping your house for sale. You can use, for these small nail and screw holes, you can just use some caulking. This is a DAP product. You can just get some caulking on your finger, pop it on there, or use the spackle that we're going to be using here today. But if you just get some caulking, spread it on, squirt it right inside there, and then just wipe it up with your finger. And if you have the matching paint, that's usually the key, especially when we're talking to a lot of customers and they've got patches. If you have the matching paint, little holes like this are easy to fix with caulking. You can just paint right over that and you're good. With some of these larger holes, it's a little different. But the product we have today is something you can get at your big box stores. It's a product from DAP, and this is a wall repair patch kit. And it's great for DIYers because it goes on pink and then it dries white. So we're gonna actually pull it straight out of the box here and use it. Comes with, of course, your spackling, a little application knife, some sandpaper, and some elastic screen patch if you have a larger hole. But today, this one will just require an application of the drywall. See, this spackle goes on pink, so we're gonna take it straight out of the container here. We're gonna use the applicator to fill our hole. So what you want to do, you don't need to be concerned with it being perfectly smooth because we have the texture we're going to put on. If you get it just nice and flat, like this here, no big bumps, you'll be good, because the texture that we're going to put on here next is what is going to hide any of those imperfections. You want to let it dry up and, of course, get nice and smooth. This one dries in 30 minutes. So if you want to go do something else and come back, when it turns white, like this one here that we did earlier, then you're ready to go. But if you're in a hurry, you want to speed it up a little bit, blow dryer. But for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead. We did this one earlier and it's been sitting for about 20 minutes and it looks like it's already turned white. So we're going to move on with this patch repair here that's ready. So again, it's patched, it's filled, but this one is an orange peel textured wall, okay? The most common orange peels out there in most homes are orange peel like this, which is a semi-smooth type texture, and then you have a Knockdown or a Monterey texture, which is like a flattened plaster look. But I'm going to show you, today we're working with orange peel, so we're going to show you how we do those, but I'll also kind of give you a little tips on using Knockdown texture. So for the texture part of the job, we're using another product from our big box stores. This is a Homax brand, and it's wall texture in a can. This is great for small patches because it'll actually it'll simulate the texture that you have in your home. So this one is for an orange peel, and it goes from light to medium to heavy. You want to shake it real good, read the directions, follow the directions. They actually come in several lines. If you have sensitive people in your home, there's a water-based product. This is a water-based product, so the odor is very low VOC. If you don't care, there's an oil-based product, but you are going to have some fumes with that. So be cautious with that when you're looking. But this is a Homax brand. You take it out, you want to shake it up really well. Now, before you actually shoot the texture on your wall, after you shake it up really well, you want to adjust. There's an adjustment little tab here from light to heavy, And you can actually play with it some, and I always recommend shooting a little bit on a piece of cardboard, letting it dry and checking to see if that's gonna work for you. You might want it a little heavier, shooting it on there, and you actually get to see it. But what we're gonna do here today, we cut out a little hole here in this piece of cardboard, and we're gonna lay it up to our hole, and then we're gonna shoot our texture. And voila, we have a patch. If you wanna blend it in a little, a patch repair, if you wanna blend it in a little bit better, you can put your cardboard here, guide it in, and then shoot around it to blend it in to the wall. Let that dry, and you may need to come back and shoot another application on it. It'll set up a little bit when it dries, and you can touch it up as needed. So that's a standard wall repair. Even for the little patches, you can come in, shoot those, and hide those. So now for Knockdown, they sell a Knockdown version of this that comes with a Knockdown knife. You would do the same thing. All the repairs would be the same, except you follow directions. As this texture is setting up, you would come in with your knife and lightly knock it down. And again, there's heavy, light, medium, and heavy. So depending on the texture that you have in your home, if you've got a Knockdown, you can, again, use a piece of cardboard or a sample piece of drywall and test it on your on that first before you put it up on your wall. That way you're ready to do the repair on your wall. So that's our tip for today, and we will take you back to the toolbox. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. As always, feel free to drop us a line at one of our websites if you have any questions, whether it's a project that you're working on at home on your own, or whether you need a consultation for some work that you may need done. Feel free to drop us a line, again, on one of our websites. Give us a call, or the links provided here. Also, be looking for some more instructional videos coming, not only on DIY projects, but we're gonna be also featuring some of our products that we'll be carrying here this year. We've got some new exciting products for your kitchens and bathrooms. We're gonna be featuring those here and sharing some of that information with you in upcoming videos. So be looking for that. Thank you for watching. And as always, we'll see you around the toolbox.